Alright, this little record show and tell video is gonna have a theme to it. I think you'd call this a theme. We'll find out. Alright. It's gonna have a name, and it's gonna be called this. This EP from Lard has 3 songs on it, and one of them is 70's Rock Must Die. And it's a song about how rock music in the 70s was terrible. Here's the book that came with it with all kinds of info and lyrics. And it came with a poster. But it's just a poster of the album cover. There's all the Lard releases that you can get. I suggest you get them all. Alright. So that's Lard, 70's Rock Must Die. Well, there are exceptions. There were some records in the 70s that were great, leaning more towards the late 70s, but they were still in the 70s. Oh, here's the Lard 70's Rock Must Die album that went in the jacket. Okay, this one is from 1977, the Ramones. And this one's got all kinds of great songs that probably were never played on the radio, but who cares about what was played on the radio? Hearing it in your friend's room or having the guy at the record store turn you on to something like this. Oh, that's great. That's better than anything. This thing's got Cabona Not Glue, Susie's a Headbanger, Pinhead. Now I Want to Be a Good Boy, Glad to See You Go, Give Me Shock Treatment, You Should Never Have Opened the Door. So there you go. A great album from the 70s by the Ramones. And there's your sing-along. Okay. This baby, I really should have checked this out before I started on the video. But this is, I know this is from the 70s. 71, 72. 72, hey, I was right. Okay, this is Alice Cooper, Killer. Yep, just Killer. This thing's got Dead Babies, You Drive Me Nervous, the song Killer, Halo of Flies, and the great, unforgettable Under My Wheels. And this thing folds out like nobody's business. And there's the calendar from 1972. Alright, so that's Alice Cooper. And here's the record. Okay, this thing is from, it says 1978 and it also says 1979, so we're going to say 1978, and this is The Incredible Shrinking Dickies. Poodle Party, Paranoid, She, Walk Like an Egg, Curb Job, Shake and Bake, Water Slide, You Drive Me Ape, Eve of Destruction, Meant Everything. Well, the last song, Rondo, The Midget's Revenge, that's really not necessary, but everything else on this thing is. This is a great record from the 70s. And you could have heard that on Rodney on a Rock if you were lucky enough to live in Southern California during the 70s. Alright, and this is a set list from one of the many Dickies shows that I've gone to. And here's a little photo I took. The Dickies in Las Vegas, I think this was like 1990. Anyway, it was in with the record. Alright. This is from 1977. And this is Cheap Trick live at the Whiskey. I don't know if that photo is from the Whiskey, but this has got a lot of great songs on it. Granted, I listened to it at 40 RPMs just to give it a little extra zip. But yeah, this has got a lot of great rock and roll songs. And this is way, well, not way, but I guess way before they were popular. But they get popular in 1979, 1980. Anyway, this thing's got, he's a whore, daddy should have stayed in high school, Taxman, Mr. Thief, You're All Talk, Off Wilderson, Come On, Oh Candy, Speak Now, Forever Hold Your Peace, Hello Kitties, Hot Love, Southern Girls. This double LP, live from the Whiskey, is Out of Sight. That's a really good record. All right. I should say that's a really good records. Because there's dos. Max's Kansas City, November 15th, 1977. Devo Live. I'm just going to show this. I'm not even going to say anything about this. I'm not good enough to either criticize or praise this album. Mongoloid, Uncontrollable Urge, Praying Hands, Too Much Paranoia, Satisfaction, a David Bowie intro, sloppy. It's got it all. And it is from 1977. Oh, and here's the album. Okay. How many more do we got left? We got a little bit. Machine Gun Etiquette by The Damned. Again, I'm not going to say anything about this record, other than it's from 1979. It is a 70s record, and it is undisputed. And there you go, Machine Gun Etiquette by The Damned. Okay, this one I'll talk about. This is Yes, L.A., brought to you by Flipside Magazine. This is a compilation. It's from 1978-79. And there was some really good stuff going on in the underground of the LA scene. Alley Cats, Germs, Bags, X, The Eyes. Talk about a record from the 70s that is just perfection. Except for the Black Randy and the Metro Squad song on this. That one's not that good. But it only has one flaw, and that's that one Black Randy song. Black Randy did have a lot of good songs. Many great ones. But Down at the Laundromat isn't one of them. Okay. This baby is from Detroit, 1976. Big Scaredy cover. And again, you listen to this thing on 40 RPMs, and it gets kind of rocking. Deuce, Strutter, Come On and Love Me, Hotter Than Hell, Firehouse, all the songs are on there. Let Me Go, Rock and Roll All Night, and the award ceremony. So there you go. Now, I don't know how many people in the 70s, if they did get a Kiss record, or a bootleg live record. I don't know if they sped it up, but they should have, because Kiss played too slow. But if they just could have played a little faster, wow, they would have been a real wild rockin' band. Like if with all that makeup they were wild enough. What a crazy idea. They followed through with it. Here's the second record. It's kind of brown, huh? Anyway, that's something good that came out of the 70s. Here's another good thing that came out of the 70s. Keep all this straight. Ta-da! Again, I won't say anything. Just going to show it. Although this is a special one. It's got the album. Let's put it inside this little sleeve. And the second LP in this is Live at the Happy House, 1977, Stockholm. Which is a really good recording. Okay, there's more that I have in my collection, but this is just a taste of stuff that came out of the 70s that was very, very righteous. Even though I do see why Jello Biafra wrote that song, 70s Rock Must Die. With the Led Zeppelins and oh geez, I'm really not too familiar. I'm so buried in strange stuff that if something's popular, I don't even know what it is. What's another thing from the 70s that I just kind of went, ugh? The Eagles. Jackson Browne, is he from the 70s? Who knows? Anyway, there you go. 70s rock must die.